Hi guys. So happy, what day is this? Wednesday. I hope you are excited as I am about sunshine. We get some sunshine on the Cape. It's been raining and cloudy for days, so this is awesome. You can see it coming right in over there. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about like what is balancing the grind? Like what even is that? So if you work from home, if you've ever worked from home, you will know right away what I'm talking about. So working from home is amazing, right? You get to create your own schedule. You get to, from the outside, this is what it looks like. You get to pretty much like do whatever you want. You get to create your own schedule. You just get to have this awesome sense of freedom, which is all true. But you still have to put the grind in, right? Because with this business and any entrepreneur business, you get what you put in, okay? And if you don't find the right balance between grinding and your family life and your home life and your responsibilities at home, you will get burnt out. The first year of coaching, I literally came out of the gates running, and it's all I did. I was always on my phone. I was always on my computer. That's all I did, which was great. And, I had all the support around me that I needed, and, my family understood that. But that gets, I don't want to say it gets old, but it gets really exhausting, and it gets exhausting on everybody around you. So it's really, it takes work. It takes time, it takes implementing, it takes practicing to find the good balance between grinding and, really being able to spend time with your family. It's having that extra structure, and being firm in your structure, and being attentive to your family, but also being attentive to your team and your challengers and, the people that you're helping every day. Not everybody is on the same schedule. You want to be available to your people as much as you possibly can. But like I said, you also have to set up structures. So, and once you do that, I was so afraid at the beginning. I was so afraid to not answer every single call, every single text message the same, at the very second that it came in. But, people get it. People have lives too. So you just, I've just come up with this, schedule. I try to pretty much work during the day when John is at work, my husband, and then I try to keep, dinner time for the most part, open and a couple hours at night. And I will sometimes go back and, work later. He tends to go to bed earlier, so I will put in some hours later. But there's lots of behind the scenes, those hidden hours that go in. When you're really focusing on setting up the structures for your groups, making sure that everybody's orders have gone through, making sure that your trainings are set up. There's all these different hidden hours, and at the same time you're also helping other coaches, which is awesome because whenever you're in a community that you can help other coaches, they're also helping you. So it takes a lot of grinding, and I find that a lot of times when I get the most productive work done is when I think I don't have the time, when I feel like I don't have the time. Like right now, this is like a hat day. This is my second day with a hat on. Like, you know what that means. No makeup, no nothing. And I was able to just kind of work like this all day, which is awesome. But did I totally feel like coming on and doing the next part of my series? Kinda, maybe. And now that I'm here, it's totally fine. But would I love to have been outside, sitting with my husband or I should say sitting watching him while he was doing the lawn? Yeah, totally. I mean, why not? But, it's being consistent, being consistent even when there might be other things that you might want to do, because, this only takes a little bit of time, but the impact that it's going to have on what you're doing and what you're creating, and when you're putting that grind in and you're being consistent and you're working, it all is going to pay off. And there's a saying, I don't remember how it totally goes, but it's, we do now what other people don't so that we can have what other people won't. I think it's something like that. Am I right on that? So anyways, so that's what that's about. And, it's just, like I said, just being consistent and finding the balance. And I'm pretty sure that he is happy about the balance I've found now that he's home at night. So it's pretty exciting. So, yeah. Yeah, he said happy.
Happy.
Yay. So yeah, you still, there are definitely those days where you just are not failing it, but you do it anyway, you know, and then there's nothing like the failing after that. You're like, cool, I did that. There was, you know, something had come up the other night and it was late and it was just like, do I seriously have to do this right now? And yes, you do seriously have to do this right now. You committed to it. You made a commitment. You have an accountability partner that you're working with. You know, you're not going to let your people down. You're not going to let your team down, and you're not going to let your challenges down. So you just do it and you push through, and I promise you everything comes full circle. You know, all the hard work you put in, you know, I'm not in it for the sprint. It's not a race. I'm in it for the long term. So it might take me a little bit longer to do what I'm doing, but I'm grinding every single day. Some days might be more than others, and you know, but I still allow myself that freedom where if something comes up, I will take it and I will go do it. But what I'll do is I will take those hours that I was supposed to grind that day and I'll put them in another day. You know, because once you start losing track of those hours, they're really, really hard to get back, and then you're literally grinding for like days and days and days, which is fine too, because we love what we do. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. I think that's about it. I get lots of questions on that also. So if you have any other questions, just, you know, shoot me a message, email me, whatever it is. And you guys have an awesome day, and I will be back with the next one tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.